But yeye ashazungumza akasema mliachana na akapata mtu mzuri, good and better, ako satisfied, ako sawa. Mbona huo si tuambie mzee?
Wameongea? Kama wameongea mimi sijaona.
Ama uambie tu mafans wako wajue.
Kama wameongea mimi sijaona, hiyo ni mambo yao, mimi siko hapo. Na hiyo siwezi mimi sijaona, hajaniongelesha, so maybe.
Hello guys, this is Mr. A Lot More, and of course a lot more is coming. Niko maeneo fulani, nikicheki, niko maeneo ya tajiri. Nimekuja kumtembelea mzee, anaitwa mzee States. Na kama kawaida tukianza lazima tupige luku. Mzee ameoga, amevalia nguo moja pale imeandikwa States Crypto Expert. Atakuwa tukitupia story because you guys pale kwenye Instagram mmekuwa mkini request tutafute States, lakini kwanza amevaa kiatu moja black and white, trouser inaitwa Balmain. Msijali najuaje hiyo trouser. I think iPhone ni 14 lakini ni sawa. Tunakuaje mzee?
Ungeniambia nipige look zaidi kwanza ndio. Ungeniambia nipige kwanza look zaidi kama utani describe na look.
Unajua nimewatch interview zako na Ali mpaka karibu nianze kusema inatangaje millionaire at 17. Umekuaje lakini mzee?
Niko salama. Ukoaje wewe?
Mimi nimekuwa fresh, Mungu anasaidia. Atukupati mzee. Nimekutafuta for long sikupati.
Kujicommit na shughuli moja mbili. Make sure umefikisha zile goals nini kwa life. So nimekuwa na plans mob zimekuwa zikinisukuma, lakini si angalau leo tumepatana. So I think iko sawa.
Sawa, asante sana. Kuna mtu alikuwa ananipea mafuta hapo nijipake midomo. Najipaka tukiendeleanga. So States, watu wamesema nikutafute. Na sijui watu uliwapea nini ama kuna kitu maybe I think unafanya something to do with States online or something. Watu wamekuwa kiniambia Kioko tafuta States akuja tuelezee hiyo ni nini, watu wanasijui ni wanafanya nini. But the last time I checked, tukifanyanga interview na wewe kitambo ukiwa ukiishi place nyingine, ya side nyingine, ukaniambianga unafanyanga writing nini vitu kama hizo. Unatuelezea story yote. First of all, je yako wapi?
Je it's on a weekend. Anakonga huko on weekdays, weekends and back to the mom. Sorry, not to the parents, to the mom. So weekends anakonga na mom. So sasa kwa the mom.
Shule ni nini leo ulimpeleka shule?
Nilimpeleka shule because at least now I feel like nimeweka mali. I just wanted my kid to be. So I decided let me take him away from the other school that alikuwa. Bring a school that is closer to dad. Then that dad closure and maybe just kila kitu tu mtu yake grow na hiyo kabond ya dad and whatever. So I felt like let me just bring him close to me at least.
Okay. Fantastic. Now States online. Personally nimeicheki. Nimeona pale ukizungumzia States online something. Nimeona pia kwa interview za Ali. But my fans wamesema nikutafute. To break it down. What is this States online? The last time I checked nilisikia ukisema was over 90 wamepata job. Like in nini bro?
So States online ama stateske.com, it's a platform nilikam nayo ya kusaidia mafans, kusaidia mashabiki wangu because these are the people that have pushed me hapa kwa industry ndo maana nimegrow. So if ingekuwa of their support or anything, I don't even feel kama maybe until now ningekuwa wherever I am. But now so I just had to get another way of appreciating this. So I came up with the States online where pale kulikuwa na vitu mob, not kulikuwa nayo, pale kunayo because States online but it's still going on. Ni just pale kwenye stateske.com. But when you get to stateske.com, that's where you will find we have job opportunities that we advertise there, everything there. Then there is a dashboard of a school, Ama States Academy. We have a dashboard there where we train the crypto world, the forex, and whatever. And what do we call it? Academic writing. So I just came up with all these ideas at least to support these people because they have been asking like, States, you are young, and you came into the social media, you didn't come like a musician or anything or someone when at least I'm a trend, what I'm expecting maybe do ukwe at least stable in life or anything. Ukiwa mdogo, they always expect that maybe wewe ni ka footballer mariga pale ukwe, anyone expecting ukwe all about talent and everything. So I just wanted to make them believe that brains can also take you somewhere.
Fantastic. So States, so wewe ni trader, ni forex trader ama nini?
No, whatever I do on this other part, just like umesema, when we were doing the other interview, I think it was last year. We did it when I was still staying pale kwa the apartments. It was Jacaranda Gardens. Yeah. So when I was there, I was I like for the interview I told you that I did what made me be that young and millionaire. It was all about the academic writing and whatever. But now, you never asked me that, is it what you're still doing until now? So when I was there, when you were doing that interview, I'd already graduated to something else. Yeah, so I graduated, I tried Forex after from here, whatever, from the academic writing, because kuna time market ilikama ikakuwa flooded and whatever. So I tried Forex. Forex ikaninyorosha because I wasn't an expert or anything. So ikaninyorosha nikarudi square one. To an extent that I didn't have anything. Kwanza hata nilikuwa nimechukua loan zingine na gari yangu nikaweka kwa Forex zikaninyorosha, because I believed that it was something that was working. But now because I wasn't that expert, I end up losing. So ndo nikapiga research, what is another related trading that at least I can relate with, so that at least I come up with something in I'm a bit sure or anything. So that's when I came up with the cryptocurrency trading. And I remember the first deposit I did to maybe make a trial pale kwenye cryptocurrency, it was 5,000 Kenya shillings. So
Just 5,000 Kenya shillings.
Yeah, that's the amount I started with. Yeah, so just from that, it grew because I committed myself full time, because I now had lost something. I'm now starting afresh. Okay? You see, you just imagine of that life, man. Ulisha kwa mahali kuna pesa yako, kuna gari zako, whatever. But now you're in a position that you're starting again pale chini. Because you've made a mistake somewhere. You've made a financial mistake somewhere. Yeah, so I got into the cryptocurrency, into the crypto world, and that's how I manage myself at least to be an expert pale kwa crypto. That's why until today niliamua, let me brand myself as States crypto expert, because I feel like that's the best place I can be. That's the best place someone can be. It doesn't even need maybe education or anything. Any kitu yenye unaweza fanya, hata mama mboga, hata security guard or anybody. Yeah, this is something that just everyone can do. Then now we see why I take the crypto trading world as the best trading markets. You know, when with me, I've tried all these. I've tried Forex, binary, which is trading on indices. Yeah, then I've tried crypto. So, you know, the binary, the Forex and whatever, most of them, you find them like they're being regulated, or they're being determined by the big investors, just like World Bank. Yeah. So, you know, they are the people that determine your loss or gain. So, and when it comes to it comes to the crypto world, it's you who determine your loss or your profit, because it's just, you know, trading. If the basic trading that you know, it's always buying and selling. So it's only that you have to know the best places, the best markets, yeah, the best world market where you can always do this, and how is it being done. Yeah, so I think that's the visibility and training that I've now started. At least I offer to the fans, to everyone who have been demanding for that, because I feel hata wewe watu wamekuwa before. For me, the interview nilikuwa naona wakikwambia pale, why don't you talk to Stage at least to tell us whatever he does, or venye anatengeneza pesa yake or anything, because when you don't even talk it out to them, wata end up wanakuishta wash. Watu walikuwa wanasema mimi niko mahali nasikiza na nimeenda event, watu wanasema mtu anasema maybe ako next to a close friend, anasema yule mjamaa anaingia pale ni mjamaa wash maya ameosha watu. The only person niliovaia nikamwambia kama uko na yako kidogo leta tuoshe. So that they believe it's wash. Yeah, they believe that it's wash. So I decided, let me just come out with something. Let me just show them, because you know, even the crypto world is very large, so I can never exhaust the whole market alone. So nikaona let them kila mtu achukue stake yake atoke. Okay. Yeah.
Ndio msee akuje ku learn ama umfunze. I've heard you say mnafunza wase uko na classes. Are they virtual, are they physical? Na ni pesa ngapi msee anafaa kulipa na inalipwa aje na anakurich aje?
I do have virtual and physical classes, depending on maybe how you want it. You know, one thing about all these things, package virtual, you know, virtual is something that you are dedicating your time. Virtual is a class that you can either attend on Zoom or Google Meet. This is a meeting that you can maybe put watu wengi at the same time, because it's all about time and whatever. So wherever they are, because it's online, everybody can attend from mali wako. But now you see, when it comes to physical, it's something that you can never align maybe 2 or 3 people, ama let me say 10 people, the exact time na kujipate mahali na attend to that thing. Unaget? And this is not like school yenye utakama alafu ende kwa revision books uanze kuunderstand, maybe kama upate classic or katikati or anything. So for the virtual, inakuanga cheap because it's something that is being attended by everyone. At the same time, like I can compile a lot of people at the same meeting. But now when it comes to physical, it's a bit higher. Yeah, but I always prefer the virtual classes because it's always easier just to understand. Then, that's a class that is having maybe, it's not 1 or 2. So people have different questions that, a class with questions makes students understand a lot because there is something maybe you've not thought of asking, but another student will think of asking about that. Yeah. So, niliamua pale, instead of these people going through all the website and whatever, because when they get to website, pale kwenye website StateSKE, it's not just direct to class and whatever. It's an interaction website, just like IG, or Facebook, Twitter. So when you get there are people that come to interact. There are people that come to look for businesses. There are people that come to advertise what they have, what they are selling, about the services or the properties or anything. So I just decided because you find people getting there, they're saying like it's more complicated to us, we're not getting the option of getting to class. So I decided at least I get my WhatsApp number. I have an international WhatsApp number. Nakonga pale nimeka kwenye my Instagram bio. At least from there, you can always access me from there. Yeah, and I hope maybe nitakupatia the WhatsApp number, you can place them down hapo kwa link yako, so that anybody who comes across this and they want at least to be trained, at least to get something, at least, let's just change this world, to the virtual world. What makes these maybe other countries like US, Europe and whatever, what makes them a big country, what makes everyone maybe that much stable, it's because they adventures these things before we came to know of the digital world. Yeah, because crypto, it's the cryptocurrency itself, it's just a digital currency. It's a just
Waambie watulie hapo nje kidogo. Kimbia waambie watulie kidogo.
It's just an online payment. It's just an online trading. So it's just a virtual or a digital currency. Yeah. So being that in the US, Europe, they have been much aware of this, I'm trying to get the awareness in Kenya so that at least hata Kenya we try and be stable. Yeah.
Fantastic. So I would like to know, bro, tukimalizia story ya trading. Are there companies zenye zimekuwa approach, maybe you work with them? And number 2, what makes states are we together? What makes you different from other traders? Because there are so many na tunawajua ni watu wako kwa public domain. What makes you different from them?
Let me start with that. The first question is there any companies that have maybe approached me to work with them? Yeah, there are a lot of companies that have approached me to work with them in the industry of Forex. But now just being loyal to my previous bad experience, because I wasn't an expert, bro. Forex trading, let me just be sincere, si kitu yenye utaenda kwa kufunza pale mama mboga na shike leo na anze kuanalyze the graphs na kila kitu na aweze kutengeneza pesa out of it. So I just these companies zenye zimekuwa zikini approach, the forex trading companies, the forex brokers and whatever, they've been approaching me a lot, but I think a few of them may object that because I have a brand and I wouldn't want to lose the brand. Just like when I take someone somewhere, they'll feel like they have taken them to the gambling website or anything. Yeah, so they lose it. So that makes me deny a lot of companies working with the forex companies. But now I have about 3 international crypto big companies that have approached me. Now I'm trying just to weigh them out because whatever what they want me to do is that, like, when a company A approaches you, they always want you to just preach out their visibility. They don't want you to maybe gather into a lot of markets and whatever. But now, just from my experience, I know, like, I've come to experience that different companies, prices and exchange rates and everything, and maybe good deals and bad deals, they always differ within the markets. These markets are very different. So you might find upper much favorable when you're buying. Yeah. So I've not yet decided because I just want them to come to become in an agreement that I can always just refer all of them around. Yeah. So yeah, so and when you ask of being what makes me different, what makes States crypto expert different from any other traders, is that whatever I do, I train people something that, like I told you, these other platforms, forex and whatever, they are being regulated by the big investors. These are just like World Bank and whatever, so forth and whatever. So when it comes to the crypto world, you only it's you who determines either I'm making a loss or I'm making a profit. Yeah, so this makes it so much different, because this is something assured. This is something you're very sure 100% I'm losing or winning. Yeah, so maybe you get some just fishy people within the market to try to scam you. But now, when you are trained with an expert, I think you will just be in a position never to make a loss. With crypto world, I don't think if there is any way you can always make a loss if you know what you're doing. Yeah, exactly.
Someone once commented on my videos that every single person does, or whoever does trading ya crypto, iko ya binary, iko ya nini, akaniambia kama mtu anafanya hiyo trading na anaitangaza, like anaileta to the public, like for example venye naweza sema hivi, nisimame hivi niseme I'm a content creator, I do create content, vile the same wanakuja ukisema I'm trading and we are doing stuff, vitu kama zile. Akasema anyone mwenye huwa anatangaza anafanywa kitu ni mwizi, anakonwa. Say, what do you have to say about that?
You know one thing, with me, I never came out to tell people what I'm doing. I think they've been asking for maybe almost this is the second.
Umeficha sana yani.
Yeah, so it was their demand. Then now when it hurts me, because I know where I was before I had something, before I started making money and everything. So yani ukifikanga mahali just uknashuka hivi, mtu atataki kunini, oh States nisaidie, then States manze just show us your way, just show us your way, because leo bahati akishuka mahali kila mtu huwezi enda kumwambia kuonyeshe way zake, jua kitu gani, hauna talent ya usanii, una get, so utapata ni ngumu wewe mwambie hivyo. But remember COVID in this way, that people know that you're a businessman and you're making good money. Everybody can do that. They don't need any talent, they don't need anything to do that, so everybody will just be like states. Paka watu wakaanza kusema we don't want, kuna time hadi walikuwa wameanza kuwait, like we don't want this guy is flexing a lot, is discouraging our what do we call it, sijui hiyo term nimesahau nini, but like just immoral zao, just feeling zao, yani it's just making them low. So just because maybe you are doing something, you are surprising maybe your family or anybody with something, like leo I'm launching this project, you are of the same age, so they will always be intimidated by other fellows, like oh kwani even unapata hiyo self esteem inarudi chini, because this guy is of my age and why is it that is progressing and I'm not progressing. So they started feeling that, they started maybe hating that, you're flexing but you're not showing us ways. So nikaona badala ya kuitiwa na watu, let me just come out with this, because it's not something that I'm not, something that maybe when they get to the market, I won't get a position maybe to make earnings or anything. Yeah, so that's why even when you check on my classes, most of them I do them from 8:30 to 11 p.m. Hiyo time nakuanga hata without that nikikujanga kwa nyumba, that time ni time mtu anaingianga maybe TikTok, YouTube, whatever, you start angalia vitu zingine, so I have all the rest of the time to do my things, do my tradings, do my whatever, to ensure that everything is good. So this is that time when mimi nakuanga relax as I do other things. So niliamua instead of this 8, let me close this 8, let me just tell them whatever I do. Yeah, but it's not something that nili come up now at like I want to preach this out, that this is what I do. And that's why unasikianga nasemanga I have a target of maybe a student, so that I want them to go through my class, because I can never help the whole world. Then from there, at least niachane nayo. Yeah. Then pia nilikuwa nimekwambia, I thought of it this way. Getting these on people online inakuwa a lot of job. So I'm coming up with that, because it's youth. Hii project ni my youth. I'm coming up with a project that I'm working on. I'm trying to make it to ensure that it works. Any other project needs a strategy. So I'm trying to work it out on a way that I'll be attending, like I can maybe go somewhere, I attend to maybe 1,000 people. Yeah, so I'm coming up with a project that I can be attending to all these people physically, and I do it like maybe 3-4 months. I think my target will be there. So at the end of the day, if you don't fall within the target, hautawahi sema ati states ako isaidia watu. Ni wewe huko waijisaidia, wewe ndio huko kuja hiyo time. So yeah, it's kama ingekuwa kitu nataka any benefit or anything, ningeipatia all that time of my life nikuwe nikifanya. Yeah. So about wewe kusema like when people come out with something or anything that gives them money wakiongea and inasemanga maybe is a scam or anything, it's always it depends on how you bring it out, what makes you bring it out. Yeah, because maybe it's a public demand that has made me bring it out. Yeah, if it were not for that, kama ningekuja kwa mtandao kama just watu wanijue kama an artist or anything, ningekuwa nafanya vitu zangu chini ya maji, amuke kwa mnajua. Yeah.
Fantastic. Ngoja sasa tuingie kwa story. Utanipea namba nitawaekea pale. So anyone mwenye anataka kujua stories za trading, angependa kuzungumza na States, tutaweka namba ya WhatsApp hapo kwenye comment section. For more information, just DM me on my Instagram page at @NicholasKioko_. Fanya hivi. Sasa tuende hiyo page nyingine. Tuzungumze mambo ya industry related content now. Bro, first of all, tukihesabu 8 days ago hujapost video, why? Hujakuwa consistent.
Sijapost, ala sijakuwa consistent, sijapost. Nimekuwa this is a project we launched juzi. You know, working on all these things and maybe working on the whole project, it really consumes a lot of time. Like, you know, you have to chat these people that they are coming to maybe to states and whatever. You just have to explain to them something. So I have to chat them, I have to organize them, a class, I have to schedule them for their classes, and they're coming like they are maybe in a day they come like I think like almost 500 students in a day. So now when you try do all these, I'm trying to build a team that will be doing that so that at least I get my time to do contents, and then maybe I just attend to classes and whatever, because I wasn't expecting that turnover before I launched the project or before I talked about the project. So this is the past 1 week, this is when I decided to let me train the classes, because the other time it was about getting into stateske.com, then we interact there. But now, remember, right now, I train like 500 students every day. Yeah, so they have to you just have to ensure that everything is on the, yeah.
Fantastic, hiyo tumeelewa. Na recently, ama a few weeks ago, mlikuwa mnafanya content wewe na Ariane mingi sana, alongside, anaitwa J. Mlikuwa mnafanya mingi sana pale, mkakuwa na relationship poa, urafiki mzuri kabisa. Watu wakasema mna date, hiyo ikapita, mambo tu mingi sana. Apparently, mkaacha kufanya content. Watu wengine wakabaki wakisema, actually watu wale ni DM wakiniambia, Kioko tafuta States umuulize kwa nini alitumia Ariane na alafu akamwacha.
Hiyo swali yako kwanza jana nikuulize. I don't think if there is a position that I can use, you know, just being sincerely speaking, I have a bigger. Poa sana bro.
Poa sana. Usikate director. I wish wangejua nani anatusalimia. Kuja usalimiane basi. Come say hi. Come say hi. Come say hi to Kenyans. When are you going back to the US?
I'm not going soon. Hi bro. How are you?
Uko fresh?
Umekuja kutembelea basi.
Nimekuja tajiri. Tajiri mwenzako. Benzi iko wapi? Ndio hii. Machine mzee. We are sorry bro. We are sorry bro. Cheers man. That's DJ Fatso, msijali. So tulikuwa tumefika wapi?
Sikumbuki wali tulikuwa tumefika.
Unajibu about wase kusema umetumia Ariane.
Oh, I was actually saying this. You know, when someone tried to say that umetumia mtu or anything, the first thing, just sincerely speaking, I had a bigger brand than that lady when nilimbring kwa channel yangu. I had a bigger following, bigger subscribers, so I don't even see venye mtu anaweza sema nilimtumia. Maybe if they don't know, maybe ni mtu aja analyze chenye naendelea na kujua what's going on. So maybe I was just trying to support her as my sister. And hata yeye when you talk to her atakwambia like States at least alini make somewhere. I was down hiyo time, alikuwa na watu walikuwa na criticize, maybe people didn't even want her in the channel, because you know when bad things are going about you, not everyone will work with you. So I had the same situation and whatever. So we decided, let's just do the content, let's just keep ourselves busy to just avoid the social media things and expectations and everything. She's just like my little sis. So I was just preparing her for the future, preparing her for everything. Yeah. So mwenye anasema nilimtumia ni mtu ajakaa ka analyze before aonge akaanalyze watu huyu anatumia aje huyu mwingine. Yeah.
Fantastic. That's actually that makes sense. I think na watu wamesikia vizuri. So tukimalizia bro. As you speak umekuwa ukifanya content alone pale kwa channel. How does it feel kufanya content peke yako while ulikuwa unafanya na your ex girlfriend kitambo? Kuna utofauti wote?
Hapo kwa ex girlfriend ni yako, cause maybe this is you know, mimi sijaikaa hapa nikaongelea relationship status zangu. So maybe wewe ndo unasema hivyo, mimi sijasema hivyo. Umesikia hivyo na umesema hivyo. So mimi relationship status zangu sijaifanya pale, but now maybe the content, maybe chenye unaweza how does it feel maybe me now doing the content alone pale kwa channel and whatever. It's really hard because doing content, yani when you are doing something, what we are doing, it's a couple content, so it's something that it's easy to do. Like hata saizi nikuuliza ndio utembee hata mali umetoka hadi hapa, umeona place maybe una feel like unafaa kupeleka demu yako, umeona maybe something una feel like unafaa kununulia demu, get so yani it's easy to do, but now you can never just do it with a random person. Yeah, so kuna tu when you're doing like couple things and whatever life, let me just not even say couple, when your content is all about lifestyle, it's always easier to, because life continues every day. There are new things, there are new surprises, there are new, so it has been a bit difficult kidogo, but I'm working it out and soon itakuja very, itakuwa tu back to venye ilikuwa nakuwa.
Umesema bado hujaizungumzia your relationship status. Si basi utuambie leo mzee.
Hiyo nilisema I'm not in a position to talk about my relationship status. Sai hata na mtu, hata mimi relationship yangu na wewe kama si ni maadui, wacha assume. I'm not kuongea relationship.
But you guys are not together, right?
Bro, I'm not in a position to talk about that. About my relationship, no, it's a no.
Tutoke hapo kabisa.
Kabisa, hiyo tusahau.
Okay, there is a story out there, maybe sijui kama imekufikia na sijui ilitufikiaje sisi, kisemekana kwamba the reason why you are not together with Anne ni kwa sababu ya Mama J. What do you have to say about that?
Bro, I can never deal with people's assumption. Yeah, because everybody has that maybe a freedom maybe to have his or own assumptions. So his own assumptions out. Let them think of what they feel like Kenya iko. But maybe relationship status yangu in any manner or anything that is related to my relationship, sikuangi in a position ya kuongelea, because we do have private lives pia. Yeah. Get like those who have been watu wanaongea hivyo wote, you don't even know kama huyo jana maybe hata ni kijana fulani alipiga bibi karibu uwe, hauwezi jua kama maybe ni aliwali hiyo time anamaliza hasira yake akitext, anamaliza hasira yake ya kuachwa, get ama ya kuachana or anything. So they also have their private relationships, and I feel like there are some things that are a bit private kwa relationships. Mimi si mtu ule hata tukikosana hata tukifanya nini will go to social media trying to gain maybe clout huko nje, tukianza kuongelea like this is what happened, if that's what they expect out of me, I'm not going to do that anytime soon.
But si ashazungumza akasema mliachana na akapata mtu mzuri, good and better, ako satisfied, ako sawa. Mbona huo si tuambie mzee?
Wameongea. Kama wameongea mimi sijaona.
Ama waambie tu mafans wako wajue.
Kama wameongea mimi sijaona, hiyo ni mambo yao, mimi siko hapo. Na hiyo siwezi, mimi sijaona, hajaniongelesha. So maybe kama waongelesha watu wengine, mimi I'm not in a position to talk all about that. So just say anything about relationship, no.
Sawa, zungumza na
mimi. Relationship yangu na mtu wangu peke yake. Ndio mnaona pale kwa mtandao.
Ile naye tunajua ni strong. Zungumza na mafans basi.
Manze, kwa mafans wa Kioko manze, mimi nawapenda. Kioko anafanya kazi poa, didini kumsukuma. So if manze una feel pale like life haiko stable or anything in any manner, it's you. Hata kwa mambo ya social media kujaza pale kwa mtandao ya kuenda kutoa all your life maybe problems pale kwa mtandao, and maybe to mafans wake when you might get interested into the crypto world. Manze, mliona hata pale Prezo ali acknowledge the trading industry, because the digital trading industry is the current maybe the main, this is something that is going to at least to grow the country, to expand our economy. So just get there, just get pale, take the number, get to states whatever, so get to reach the states crypto world. Kama hujaelewa zaidi, ingia pale kwenye DM ya Kioko, atakuelezea zaidi na atakutuma, atakupatia the right number, because you know pia hiyo number unaikanga pale, wanakujanga kwa bio yangu, watu wanasemanga, mtu anakujanga anasema how do I know that it's true, maybe account imehakiwa. So if you feel like get to Kioko, at least Kioko atakudirect pale, yeah, and Kioko atakupatia, obviously atakupatia my main number, atakupatia namba si yangu, yeah, so that's all. Na kwa mafans wangu pia muende pale kwa Kioko, muende msupport,
Fanya ile kitu.
wafanye ile kitu, wasubscribe na wafanye kila kitu, wamsupport. Si wote ni vijana wadogo tunajisukuma kwa industry, yeah. And ukipata na mimi pale kwa barabara, kuna by the way kuna watu expect that hawezi nisalimia, they feel like hey, States ni
Big brand.
ni big brand, big ni kibazu, hata sifai kumsalimia.
Alafu mafans wangu tufanyaje? Twende huko tuseme team ni Kioko, right? Namba iko hapo chini kwenye comment section. Waenda uzungumze na States akuelezee mambo ya trading. Kama una uwezo kuja kwa DM yangu nitakuelezea more, alafu nitakutuma kwake na personal number, sili ya business sasa. Thank you so much bro for your time. Nimeshukuru sana. Acha tumalize tuingie tukule. Najua umetutayarishia kitu kazuri. Thank you so much guys for watching. Mambo ni mengi, muda ni mchache. Na tafadhali tuchukue kashamba pia. Tuchukue kashamba pia maeneo ya Kidhimani, Malaa ama maeneo ya Malindi. Namba iko hapa chini, just call alafu utakuwa sorted. For now, mambo ni mengi, muda ni mchache. Pale nyuma ya kamera si mwingine ila Squishy Bob. For now, it's a bye bye.